Hi Libra, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a read for you and that other person. And that other person might be a significant other, it could be a friend or family member, it could even be a, kind of like a spouse, any of this sort, even a person of interest, okay? So this will be from July 16th through the 31st, 2019. This will be for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs, okay? Now this is a general read, so that goes without saying. Take what resonates. I do hope that there is something that each of you can take with you. So I do hope that. And if you'd like us to tap into your personal energy, then be sure to go to theguidedintuitive.com. My schedule is now open and I am excited. So we're going to see what is coming for you in these last 2 weeks of July. All right. So let's see what wants to come out for you here, Libra. Please continue your likes, your subscribes, your shares, note your comments below. For all of you that have donated to my channel, I certainly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so let's see what wants to come out for you here. We're going to pull from a lot of different places, a lot of different cards, okay? So I'm going to feel like I probably have like 4 or 5 decks or whatever. We're just going to do that today, okay? So this is like a freestyle read for you and the other person. All right, so let's see what wants to come out. Here you go, Libra. So what I see here is that there's someone's been a little sneaky in the past. Now this is the Swords, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. Either you or someone else may have been just a little bit sneaky in this situation, okay? Fess up if it was you, and if not, then okay, all right, then it might be something as it pertains to the other person. But this is someone that's leaving with and looking back to see if anyone's checking, okay? So there's been some sort of, behavior in some way, shape, or form in this situation. When we get, when I get the Seven of Swords, sevens to me are all about having faith, their spirituality. So having faith in the process that sneakiness is not happening. Let's continue this and see what wants to come through here. All that yellow is about, the solar plexus, about the chakra, right? The I am and I will, all right? And then the red is all about passions. He's got red on his feet, red on his head. So let's see here. Let's see what wants to come through here for you. Interesting. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Ooh, nice. So we get the Ace of Cups. This is about an opportunity for intimacy. This is overflowing emotions. This could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Someone that is coming forward. Maybe it was someone in the past that you feel maybe have been a little sneaky, but you've got love for them. You certainly do. Or Libra, you've got love some way, shape, or form. You've got love for them and they've got love for you. But really what I'm thinking is that there is some love here. There's overflowing emotions based upon a situation that has to do perhaps with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, fellow air sign, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and they both could be Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as the Venus. It's more about the energy, but I really feel that you're looking back from the past on something that you really wanted to make happen. And this was about having a potential opportunity for companionship and intimacy with someone that you really had, that the universe came and brought to you, okay? So let's keep it going and what wants to come out. Yeah, it's almost as if that person, perhaps had maybe this person or you took on this energy. It's kind of like you were trying to make things work and in some way just it didn't work. You got the Queen of Swords, and the Queens are all about influence. And this is just being being very perceptive in the process. So perhaps this other person was either taking on this energy or this is you. But it was telling me that at this time, it's like you reached out for an opportunity, and then they perhaps and then it was cut short and you cut out. So I don't know, Libra, is this you or that other person? But it looks like that it looks like this, there's a Queen of Swords here. And if you're taking on this energy, you cut something out. And maybe you feel like you've made an offer and you cut something out. And this has to do with communications. There's a lot of blue there. It's about communications, right? So that's what I see coming through here. Yeah. I mean, she's got her feet on the ground, so she's solid, but this is as it pertains to communications with you both, right? It's like you felt like you gave an offer to it, but then perhaps you felt like it was cut out. Or vice versa. Okay, let's continue this and see what else wants to come out for you here. Yeah. Okay, so what you were thinking is that it could have been a third party situation, but I don't think so. I think that you feel like they're, that they're, maybe there was too much celebrating with friends, and maybe that's what you were doing, just celebrating with friends and that type of thing. And but this is cups. This is about celebration of some sort. So celebrating with friends, kind of going out, feeling really good, and that type of thing. So perhaps. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I'm going to keep it going, see what else I want to see coming through. King of Wands, okay? Interesting. So all I see here is that, there's authority here, but this is about someone who's an entrepreneur, a visionary. That could be you. And it could be you taking that on, or that other person. But this other person's been focused, you've been focusing on your work for the most part. And I think that that's been the key. But what you're wanting to do is just balance the whole situation out with them. Okay, you want a balance of emotion. The temperance is about coming to that, the balancing with the heart, the head, and in this situation. So it can be enlightened. It can kind of move and have some sort of traction. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? It's about getting some sort of balance back. Maybe perhaps you had other people in your mix, and you had now focusing on your business, and now you want to balance things out with this person now, and perhaps you maybe cut some of those other people out. So maybe it wasn't a committed relationship. You were just kind of whatever, right? So it could be that, Libra too. Anything else that wants to come out for you here? You kind of feel left out. You kind of feel left out of the situation, and that's what I'm seeing here. Is that maybe perhaps because this other person wasn't getting the equilibrium, or maybe you couldn't provide that. They kind of moved on, and then they kind of felt this way. But that is the Five of Pentacles. So the fives are about adversity. So maybe you were just going through too much, Libra, and the timing wasn't right, and you needed to get your balance back. You really needed to find what your balance was, so you could carry on your work on what it is you wanted to do, and that type of thing. So let's see what about this other person, Libra. Let's see who wants to come through here. Yeah, there's an Ace of Wands. This is nice. This is about inspiration and creation. So on this other side, this person has an opportunity for inspiration and creation, for an opportunity with you, okay? Very much well could be the case. They've got opportunities, and the universe is offering this. There is, obviously there's things growing on this branch, so it does look like there is opportunity for growth and heartfelt growth. It's all the green, right? There's green there. That's what I see here. And it's almost as if in the background there's a little castle. So there's an opportunity to build on something with you. And that's what I see. But they've got a new opportunity. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. They might have that in their chart. But they've got that fire energy in them, okay? And so that's what I'm seeing that they have there. But there's a new opportunity. It's reaching towards you, okay? They're getting the rest that they need, and they're focusing on one wand at one particular sword at a time. Again, it could be a fellow air sign. I'm just saying, because you've got the Four of Swords here, and that is about balance. They're trying to get their balance back and get their rest for their balance so they can move forward in a relationship or in a situation with you, okay? That's what I'm seeing, all right? But they have to get some rest, and they're tapping into source and gaining their confidence with this gold there, gold color about the solar plexus. They're really doing that. So I think that that's one of the key things. They do not want to be bound to anything that is not going to be serving them. So if it's toxic or anything of the sort, they're rid of that. They got rid of all of this. It's something that I think that they are going within, and I think that they have been very successful, quite frankly, in ridding of this. Whatever was in the relationship or situation before, I really think that they took a time out, and that allowed them to break the chains and move forward with an opportunity and a new beginning and a new creation and inspiration for that, okay? Let's see what else wants to come through on this side. Yeah, they're gaining their stability moving forward, and they're focusing on their coin so they could have that to bring to the situation, and that's what I'm seeing, because this is a Four of Pentacles. Four is about getting stable, those equal corners. That's what I see here. Yeah, this is about, stability Yeah, that's what I see here. So they're focusing on their stability right now. And the Wheel of Fortune is changing in their direction. So, you might pick up on one side more than the other. Feel free to interchange the messages or reverse them because it can resonate with you. This is about taking a brand new change. The wheel is now going in their favor when it wasn't before, okay? I'm just saying. And it could be as it relates to this situation, Libra, okay? Let's see what else is coming through. Yeah, they've got rid of this. This is over with for them. They've already got through the night of the dark night of the soul, and they have the 10. It's completion. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think they're a fellow air sign. I think there might be a fellow air sign, Libra. Okay, I'm just saying here. All right. Note your comments below. But they're completing this cycle. They're completing the cycle. Of this toxicity that they had before. It's whatever that was in the relationship itself, whatever that was, it's changing directions, and this is done. That part is done, all right? Anything else that wants to come through? Yeah, right now they're balancing a couple things. What they do is they want balance in the relationship, but they're also balancing their lives with a couple things they're working on, okay? So that is the case. Their emotions with their intellect as well, okay? They don't want any more strife anymore, any more conflict. They're far from that. They've moved forward. That's changing, and now they're being revered, okay? Now, this could be you or them, all right? But they're having success, and other people are seeing them, and they're having great success. That wreath is about success. They're moving forward with their life and with passion, and that's what I see. Let me go back over to you. You're continuing. You're persevering. My dear Libra, you're persevering. So if this is what you want, keep persevering because you're at the 9. And even though it's been a struggle, okay, you're ground-footed in the heart, okay? So I really feel that. And you've got one more till you come to completion. So if this is something that you want, keep persevering. You've been through a lot, but it's saying to continue to persevere because guess what happens? You get the 10 of Pentacles, okay? This is beautiful. Your hard work is going to pay off, Libra. So if this is something you want to move forward in terms of your relationship or your situation here, then sorry for the glare there, guys. It's actually going to pay off because you get the 10 of Cups, okay? And this is coming to completion. That's what I felt. I totally felt that. This is so nice, okay? Yeah, and so I think whatever it is that you are really stepping into your own, Libra. You are becoming extremely successful. I really think that this other person, they get the Sun card. They're moving forward as well. It looks like there's a lot of joy and vibrancy. Okay, so that's on that side. So let's see what else wants to come into play here. I'm going to pull some other cards here for you. Let's pull some love cards and see what wants to come through for you. And then for this other person. Okay, let's see what we got here. Nice. Okay, so for you, we've got celebration. Libra, you are rising high. This is so nice. So the rising, this dove is about love, right? The love is going towards the light, and that's what you're moving towards, okay? Moving from the heart and going towards the light. And I really see you're really rising. And you're really, looking at yourself, and through truthful eyes. It's almost as if this is an eye. You see, kind of like this is like the center of the eye. This is kind of the pupil and the iris, and then I think that's kind of like what I'm seeing. It almost looks like an eye, and you're moving towards because you're seeing the truth in yourself, and you're moving towards greater communication and light. But you're really seeing this, and there is a celebration. This is beautiful. Celebration, all right? Now, this other person this is beautiful because this other person is getting guidance. They're actually listening, okay? They're listening to their guidance. The sun, right? They listen to it. And this is the last card they got, and then it moves to here. So the sun is shining on them, and they've got beautiful rays that are coming through for them, and it does look like they are now listening. They're listening to the guidance, and they're moving forward with energy, with beautiful vibration in terms of this situation, okay? They're getting divine guidance through the process is what I really truly see, okay? So I think that through the process they're getting the divine guidance that they need to bring them out to the light and out of the dark, and then you get the universal heart. And what this tells me is that you both are kind of two hearts of the same universe, and it's about communicating that to each other. You perceptively see each other, telepathically you can tap into each other, okay? And that's what I'm seeing here, and that's the kind of communication that has been working well for both of you. But now it's about bringing this, you know, and that was about communicating that. But there's so you see how this is theirs and this is yours. There's a lot of that blue, you know, within both, and I'm sorry for the glare there. So yeah, it's almost as like they're getting the guidance and they're moving forth in love and light here, which is quite beautiful. And you get the universal heart, and I do think that this is some sort of you can actually communicate with each other, you know, in some way. It's interesting, guys. Note your comments below, okay? And anything else that's going to help either of you. It looks like you get judgment, okay? So this is about knowing that you understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges in life, and then you're not going to judge anyone, okay? And that's what's coming into play. What a beautiful thing, Libra. They get service, so they're focusing on they feel great when they can help others, and this is coming from their solar plexus, I am, and then also from their heart. They feel really good when they can do that. And that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. And another card that you get, this is so beautiful. The next card that you get, Libra, is relationships. And you're attracted to those. You're attracted to those people who serve your highest good. I think you're changing your social circle a little bit. To tell you, you're changing your world from the top down, and I mean from the source down, and only having those circled around you that are serving your highest good, okay? I think you're making changes there. And this other person is going through growth. They're going through some major growth, and they grow even faster by serving others. So this is beautiful. So what is it that you'd like to say to them here, Libra, and what is it that they would like to say to you? Let's see if we can put some words to some of these things, and let's see if we can find more info, okay? Here it is, okay? I think I'm supposed to know how to do this, but honestly, I have no idea. This is so gorgeous. See, this is about, I just finished Aquarius's video. Vulnerability is hot, guys, okay? So you might have to check out their video if you relate to an Aquarius here. But this is basically saying is that I think I'm supposed to know how to do this, but I honestly have no idea. This is so gorgeous. This is so amazing. So this is like really, really key. So vulnerability can be hot as you know what. So this is saying to, honestly, if this is something that you need to say, to definitely do it. Because sometimes it's important to admit to yourself and to your partner this truth. You know, sometimes we're all beginners in the intimacy department, okay? We can be, you know, especially if we've been hurt sometimes and we have to start all over again, you know, gone through a dry spell, whatever, okay? This is okay. This is okay. This is actually hotter than ever, okay? So I'm just saying, all right? What does this other person want to say to you, okay? Here we go. This is it. What is it, okay? You're not being crazy. I can see why you'd be upset with me. Okay? Very, very good. So, and with this other person, you know, I think this is just saying is that their own need, you know, to see them as out of touch may come from a not completely, you know, in reality place itself. So it's really kind of good to for them to acknowledge this in some way. Yeah, it's kind of like when we're feeling defensive, it's not exactly our conscious intention, you know, but we tend to give our partners, you know, this person maybe might tend to give you, you know, the message that indeed, you know, they're crazy for feeling as they do. But quite frankly, you know, it's just all about trying to acknowledge and not having all the answers, but just kind of moving forward as best as you can. What's gonna, if there's anything else that we can bring into the fold, what is that for you both? But that's what I'm seeing. This is really beautiful, guys. This is nice. Perhaps on you, Libra, on your side, that you've got some sort of secret that you have, and that's coming at the very, very end. So perhaps there is some sort of secret that you have that you're unveiling, whether it's to yourself, that you are acknowledging to yourself or to this other person. So what is that secret? Note your comments below if you do want to tell. Okay? All right. All right, so that's what I'm saying, but that's what's coming through. And then for them is that I think that they're actually going through so much growth right now, quite frankly, and they're getting divine guidance through the whole process, and they are coming out of what was really difficult for them. They came out of this, right, which really felt like purgatory, okay, somewhere in between the light and the dark. And this is saying is that really, and what comes out for them at the very end is growth, service, and then the sun, okay? So, hey, that's what I'm really seeing that's coming through. I really think that that is something that's coming through. You know, I'm going to pull some rude cards at the very end right now to end this, and we'll see what rude truth wants to come out for both of you and what advice that this would give you. These are what I call my fun cards. I love these, okay? Here we go. This is for you. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. Okay. Stop blaming others for your stuff. Okay, so that's what this is saying. Okay, so do you feel the need? Is that something in this situation, or are you blaming someone else? This is saying to check in with yourself on this. Okay, this is just a rude check-in that they want to share with you here. Okay, so if you are perhaps saying that it could be this other person's, this is saying, pointing back to you and checking in with yourself is, how have I allowed this in the process? That's always a good question. I always ask myself that. If there's something that I don't like, that didn't come out the way I wanted it, how did I partake into this? And what does this say about me? And how can I better move forward? So that I can learn from this situation, okay? So that's interesting, okay? So if you're blaming this other person, what the source is saying here in the cards is saying to check in with yourself. How have you played a role in this, okay? That led up to this situation, okay? With the love, that's what's coming out, okay, Libra? And then for them, here's theirs, okay? Here's theirs. They need to get some sleep. Very interesting. They're not being their best self because they're tired. Okay, so they need to face the pillow, and they need to face the pillow right now. Okay, so they need to get some rest, and that's definitely what came out, in the process. So that's definitely what has come out. They needed to go get their rest, right? Remember we talked about that, and that's going to give them that new spark, a new beginning. They can actually move forward in this and get them out of what they were in before, and then they're like, now I think they're just finally seeing the sun now. Okay, so I love you, Libra. I look forward to seeing you in the month of August. Note your comments below. I would love to hear from you, and until August, namaste.